Yeah. I'm heating up some butter right now, garlic, to be dipping it in some bread. Let me take a look at this real quick. It's looking pretty good here. All right. Hey, Pat. Yeah, new iPhone. My other one, the forward-facing camera had a broken lens or a crack on it. I couldn't really clean it. And I kind of had a fond memory of my iPhone 7. So I thought, and I haven't had a new phone for about a year. So I decided to buy an iPhone, and I also got my first case. I got an OtterBox. It even comes with this thing for your belt loop. Holds it. It's called the Defender. It's the more robust version. I'm doing something kind of fun here. I'm just taking bread and dipping it in butter and garlic. I melted a half stick of butter because I'm trying to lose this, trying to create a slim figure for myself. It cost me 40 bucks. That's kind of a fair price. I know it's top quality. I'm not sure I'm going to move. I got to have a conversation with Lisa. I can tell you about it. I don't like the way she's treating her husband. I don't like her husband either. He's pissed me off. However, I think she should just give him the car and say, we're getting a divorce, and be done with it, instead of the way she's doing it. And I really don't like to give my opinion on things like this, but if I'm going to be living there, I'm in the middle of all this drama. So I think it's the right thing for me to do. I talked with Jessica for a while. She thought I was on the right path. Yeah. Well, who knows if we'll be able to get how much work we'll be getting done if there's all this drama of selling the house, her trying to earn money. If she likes what I have to say, well, I'm going to tell her I don't want to be involved if she's going to withhold the car and string him along. I don't like that. So I'd rather just, both of them are going to have to figure it out for themselves. But if she's like, all right, Wayne, I'll give him the car and I'll file for divorce, then that's fine with me. Because if they get back together, he'll be like, get the fuck out, Wayne. And he's really an abrasive, he's not a nice guy. I don't like him. I don't think he's ethical. He's not the kind of guy I want to have as a friend. But I don't want to be involved with Lisa if she's going to go down this path of her behavior. So if I can modify her behavior and encourage her to do the right thing, which will turn out for her getting the best results out of life. I think she's operating from a position of fear, and So with my leadership, if I can convince her to do the right thing, then I'll move over there, and then her and I can probably have a successful career doing something. Yeah, I do think he is acting kind of that way. I met a guy in AA. He actually looked like Heisenberg from Breaking Bad, shaved head and everything. And he confided to me that he was doing meth. I mean, he's not anymore, but he had a real problem with it. He was a high school teacher, and he was doing it at school too. Maybe he was lying. Maybe he was just pretending to be Heisenberg. I really don't know. That's one fun thing about AA is some of the people there are really good liars. I mean, and that provides for entertainment. Not long-term friendships, but it is good entertainment. Mm. Got a big thing of garlic here. Let's see if this is made in China. I hope not. Ingredients: garlic. It's not telling me where it's made. Just says distributed by Walmart. I thought it had to tell you where it's made. Then it's definitely from China. Yeah, some Bruskins. Yeah, I can. Well, I got my phone finally. Oh, and they picked up my laptop to go to the Apple Repair Center. So that's nice. Yeah. I'm not sure if there was much news this week. I mean, yesterday was kind of dull. I don't even think I did a broadcast last night. I can't remember. Let me go to politically incorrect here. We'll see if there's any big news. I always say these won't be long, and before I know it, we're cranking out a whole hour. Robert Kennedy Jr. says the war on Goyslop is here. Well, good. I heard that Kennedy. Any good Mercedes? Yeah, there's been a few. There was a SL in the Bay Area with only 30,000 miles for $4,800. I nearly was going to go get it, but I realized no. I got to calm down and just focus on doing a thing with Lisa, moving, and if not moving, putting insulation in the building and getting a couple more batteries. Buy 2 more batteries, which would be like $900. And that should give me like 4 hours of air conditioning after sundown. I hope it works out with Lisa. She's really fun. I'm glad this camera thing's working out. Hey, Raisin. Just taking a look here. Why do boomers and conservatives hate anime, cartoons? Well, we kind of view cartoons as something for children. I mean, it just falls under entertainment as long as you're not hurting people. Misery in Missouri. There's going to be some storm in the central or the east. I saw that yesterday. Oh. There's a severe tornado outbreak happening, and I'm live in the bullseye in Memphis. I've been to Memphis. Very humid there in the summertime. Why is Kanye West normalizing swastikas? Well, he's trolling. That's all he wants to do. He's just a troll. Headquarters. I think Mossad is like, hey Kanye, you got to be on unhinged mode for the next 2 months. All right, boss. Thanks for giving me back my billions. Medical professionals are now claiming that there are more than 2 sexes. Well, the Jews have 8 sexes. They have like 8 types of humans. Like androgynous, that's Pat. There's a Y files on hidden codes within the Bible. It's pretty interesting. Like, I think it could be true. Lisa was furious at Trump spending money to go to Mar-a-Lago. She's like, it's costing our nation millions. Well, maybe we should make a law that you're president, you stay at the White House for 4 years. You get a vacation like everybody else, 4 months, 4 weeks a year. And during those 4 weeks, we'll pay for your security on your vacation. Otherwise, no. Trump hanging out. Basically, Trump is trying to work from home. Elon Musk is talking about no more work from home. Well, Trump can't be working from home. Well, here's Brian Krasenstein, this guy is so insufferable. This trip will cost us $3 million, which could be used by USA to feed 710 starving children for a year. I think he's trolling. Trump did a dance for the Department of Justice. Oh, China has a really cool landing craft. I showed it the other night, but I'll show it again. This is a stitched together image. So those 3, that ship comes down, puts down its feet, then the other one piggybacks on it, and then another one behind it, and then the water's deep enough for ships to come and dock. That's actually pretty genius, I think. I don't think China is going to invade Taiwan. I don't see that happening. I guess egg prices are coming down. I love eggs, by the way. I can't believe Kanye West has big swastikas in his office. His office looks really nice also. Let me show it to you. Look at that roof. Oh, it's outdoors. He's got outdoor heaters. So it must be like his own stage. He's trying so hard to be edgy. He's like running out of material. I mean, literally, when you're using swastikas, you're out of material. What's next? A face? He'll get a face tattoo. What's his name did it? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's cooler than Kanye West because he's got a face tattoo. What are you afraid of, Yee? I think you know what Yee will do next is he'll convert to Judaism. That's his next publicity stunt. Maybe if he's not circumcised, he'll get circumcised too. Then after that, wait a year, then Yee will be gay. And he'll make a bunch of gay rap songs. He'll be like, yeah, I was always gay. Just couldn't admit it to myself or something. Maybe then 2 years later, then Yee will become transgender. He's got a lot of milking to do. Yeah, this is a very slow news night. Let's see what's happening on SF Gate. How are the hair salons doing, Pat? Making good headway? It's raining like hell in the Bay Area, so not much happening there. We'll try Slashdot. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel for content tonight. Heading over to Slashdot. That's kind of funny. Oh, Super Nintendo hardware is running faster as it ages. That's interesting. Into Windows 10 leaves PC charities with tough choice. Ooh, leaked Apple meeting shows how dire the Siri situation really is. Oh no. SpaceX launches NASA Crew 10 mission to ISS, International Space Station. Gen Z, Americans don't have enough saved to cover a single month of spending. I'm telling you, the avocado toast, fast food, that would be a moneymaker. Maybe that's what I should do. Jessica knows a bunch of people who are filthy rich. Just start the avocado toast company. Just drive through and dining. avocado toast. It doesn't have to be complicated. Look at In-N-Out Burger. They got 2 burgers. French fry, shakes, and a drink. We start off the company with just avocado toast and like 10 different types of toast. Sourdough, rye bread, whole wheat, something for the gluten people, different kind of salt. We got Himalayan salt. We got different kosher salts from all over the world. Give people a nice menu. Like, welcome to Avocado Toast. Can I take your order? Yeah, I'd like 2 avocado toasts on dill with Israeli sea salt and some sprouts. And then I want 1 San Francisco Bay style sourdough, toasted heavy with sprouts. And I want petite Haas potatoes. And I want pink salt. Like, give them a lot of options so they feel like they're making the intelligent choice. All right, that'll be 48.58 at the second window. Hey, Techrohedricon. Oh, and I want a Coca-Cola with organic ice cubes, please. Coming up. Put like bumper stickers on the door. You know, if you let us put a bumper sticker on your door, we'll give you we'll give you 20% off your next order and 10% today. It's got a little QR code, so when they pull up, it goes bleep. So it reads the big ass bumper sticker on the driver door. They got a bumper sticker. It's like avocado toast with their personalized QR on it. So they have to leave it there, but they're getting 20% off avocado toast. Then we start the Avocado Toast Mortgage Company, and we help people buy houses with low rates. Have your house, have your toast and a house. Have your cake and eat it too. That's what I'm trying to say. Have your toast and eat it in your own home. Yeah. I'm telling you, an avocado franchise would be a huge hit. Avocado toast is delicious. Get it on a bagel. There's no end to this. The vegans would love it. It's just an avocado. You're not killing an animal. Hello, 10 people. Well, we could talk about Trump for a little bit. I've been trying to be as positive as possible. And, well, this week, I'm going to get my website up called Ideas for Trump. We'll get version 1 up, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm hearing rumors that Trump is doing isolationism, which is one of my campaign promises, like to close all our military bases. Trump hasn't said anything like that. They are talking about withdrawing from NATO, which I believe we should do. And, you know, like, let the other nations have a taste for war. No more Big Brother America coming to the rescue. You're going to have to make your own weapons. You're going to have to stockpile your own weapons, and you're going to have to fight your own stupid fight. We're not going to do it for you. And then let them suffer the consequences of their own actions. Like France is maybe putting boots on the ground in Ukraine. Haven't you learned by Napoleon invading Russia? Haven't you learned by Hitler invading Russia? Apparently not. So I think it's important that if they do go to war with Russia, they die. It needs to be the end of Europe. They've got mental illness. Russia's just there minding their own business with all that real estate, and Europe can't seem to manage their they're spurging. They're spurging out. hmm There's hardly any unity in Europe. Everybody kind of dislikes everybody. Yeah. So maybe it's time for Europe to die. Meanwhile, America just sits back and laughs. We should just have the sit back and laugh strategy. We don't, just because the military industrial complex is a huge money maker, um, it doesn't mean we have to continue down this path. We can make money with washing machines and housing. Oh, I know what I want to talk about, shifting gears. The wall between Mexico and America. It's 1,400 miles. And I did the math at $50 a foot for 6 foot high chain link fence. At 1,400 miles is $21 million, which is not so bad. Now I didn't get a price on the poles or the barbed wire or the thing that tilts the barbed wire. I just figured $40 million. Well, for $40 million, we could have a chain link fence. Trump should get started on that. Whimsically, I said, well, how about Trump just builds 10% of the fence? So out of 100 feet, we have just 10 foot of fence, and then a gap, and then 10 foot of fence, and then a gap. Come on, Trump, you ran on building a wall against Mexico, so do it. Because if you don't, when you're out of office, the Democrats will say, come back to America, immigrants, we need you. And if there's a barrier, it might make it a little bit more difficult. Also, I want to help Trump keep his promise. Promises made, promises kept. He was doing that. So let's have a list of Trump's promises so he doesn't lose track, because he kind of does get ahead of himself, gets a little excited with all the shindigs and parties he's doing at different locations like Mar-a-Lago and playing golf. It does kind of feel like he's out of new ideas and he's not executing on previous promises. So we got to audit the Pentagon. We got to audit Fort Knox. We got to abolish the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is why we're broke. So if we get rid of the Federal Reserve, then America can be prosperous. Brian sent me a picture of this girl taking her dog for a walk. She's a little overweight. I think she's kind of hot. Like literally, I'd hit that. Think how soft she is. She's just perfect. I want to throw a little, I just want to make some awareness. This is UPS. So UPS, a year and a half ago when they were fucking with me, were at 171. And I said, Carol, I'm not playing. I will advise my followers to sell their UPS stock. This time tomorrow, you will have a $500 million in market value. You will lose $500 million in market value. Well, guess where they are now? They are down 24%. So they have lost nearly $30 billion in market value since they started messing with Lambright. Yeah, they hired a woke CEO named Carol. They paid her $20 million, and she lost about, in the last year, about $30 billion. It's not a hard business. People pay to have something delivered on a timeline. And if you can't deliver on that timeline, you got to lower the prices or lower the expectations. They got these websites that make all these false promises that sets my expectation, and then it doesn't show up. Like my iPhone was supposed to be here on Tuesday. It didn't get here till Friday, and the website's like delayed, missing, haven't found it. One guy from tech support at UPS said, well, you should file a claim on it. I'm like, that's not my responsibility. It's your job to get it to me. The fucking box for my laptop, they didn't deliver it to my home. They delivered it to the post office. They should have just dropped it off at my house, but they couldn't find my house. Listen, you've used that excuse 10 times, but the other 10 times you were able to find my house. Like UPS, I should be the CEO of UPS. I could get them fixed. We know that's probably not going to happen, but anyways, yeah. Just lower your expectations. Oh, here's a good meme about Massey, Thomas Massey. People who actually want to make America great again, and then here's Trump being like, what are you doing? I said, dear Trump, please support Thomas Massey's bill to abolish the Federal Reserve. That's rational. Oh, this is really exciting, friends. I was on the Discord. It doesn't matter what it is. I was on the Suno Discord. So on Suno, you can put in lyrics and it will sing the song for you with a melody, like guitar and bass and drums, in like hundreds of genres: techno, rap, country, metal, whatever you can think of. Well, now they didn't have it last summer, but now you can download the song in 2 pieces. One is just the instrumental and one's the vocal. So I'm going to start making some music, and I'm going to get rid of the vocal, but use the AI band. And I'm going to sing my own songs. And I looked into getting it in YouTube. I'm not YouTube. iTunes. So for $50 and no royalties taken, for $50, I can get my album produced by Wayne Lambright, and I own the copyright with Suno, with my voice, into iTunes. And the going rate is about $12 to $16 for a whole album. And I'm going to make some songs. I've been making songs already. And then I might even have my own vinyl record pressed. That's right, my own vinyl record. Laugh all you want. Talk as much shit about me as you want. Where's your vinyl record? Where's your iTunes? Where's your Fuck Israel song? All right, showing you how to do it. So, and I was talking to Jessica. I was like, I'm not sure I found my voice, but I still am willing to sing things. And she's like, yeah, I know how you feel, Wayne. Like, I feel so self-conscious. I don't want to sing anything. She also has apprehension about singing. And I realized, like, there's all these singers who just do it their way. Bob Dylan, Morrissey. Not everybody can be the Bee Gees or have some kind of amazing smooth voice. Some people have a scratchy voice. You just got to own it. You also got to enjoy what you're singing. So that's where I'm going. I'm going to make a bunch of political songs, stuff that makes me happy, and I'm going to put it together on an album and try to earn a little bit of money that way. Also, there's a company called Behringer, and Behringer makes knockoff electronic equipment of famous electric music. So like there's one, the first it's called the Roland 78 or Roland 73, and it was the first computerized drum machine, and it was programmable. Like Blondie used it for Heart of Glass. Phil Collins used it for In the Air Tonight. Soft Cell used it for one of their songs. A bunch of famous artists used this in the late 70s and early 80s. Well, you can buy it from Behringer for as high as 350, and I've seen it for as low as 200 bucks. And it just came out a month ago. Yeah, so I might splurge a little bit and buy some music equipment and make some of my own beats and melodies. I might buy myself a bass guitar and lay down some bass tracks, and I might buy myself an electric guitar and lay down some electric tracks, or I might get an acoustic guitar and lay down some acoustic tracks and then merge it all together. Like, music is one of those things. It's like food. Let's say you're cooking shrimp, or how can you go wrong with shrimp? Or a steak. How can you go wrong with a steak? An overcooked steak is still delicious. You know, like, steak is steak. How can you go wrong with Italian food? You really can't. Garlic, butter, pasta, tomatoes, some clams, some basil, some Italian spices, some garlic bread. You know what I'm saying? So, like, be willing to express yourself. Also, and I've been saying this for over a year, there aren't enough anti-war songs. And so I'm going to make some anti-war songs. I want to make some real political songs that will be whimsical and funny. Some of them will be savage. I'll be roasting people. Like, literally start your own war in a song. Start picking fights with people. Like, I was on Suno the other night, and I showed you I made a song for Kanye West about him going into the porn business. And I made a really funny song about that. And it sounds good. My free bond. Yeah. Make a song about cars you hate. Make a song about cars you love. Like, let's say you hate the Tesla. Start the song off with, I had all these dreams, I had all these expectations, I bought the car, and then it broke. And it broke my heart, and it broke my wallet, and fuck you, Elon. And then some guitar riffing in there, and then in the song with you lighting the car on fire. Just like, you know, on 4chan, we call it Fed posting. Remember that song I made called Burning Down a Federal Building? Yeah, I made that mistake. I'm going to pull up Burning Down the Federal Building, because this is a good example of your political ideas and songs. Library. My username at Suno is Lambright. If you want to go over there, there's like, I might have 50 songs. I found it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to read it to you, and we're going to... So here it is. I lost my girl to a younger man with eyes like the ocean and skin the color as sand. He swept her off her feet, left me in the dust. Now I'm just a broken-hearted man covered in rust. I burned down that federal building. Yeah, I made that mistake. Now the FBI knocking, saying, son, you better take a break. But through the ashes I found a light in the form of a woman with stars in her eyes so bright. My truck got stolen, my heart turned cold. I thought I was lost, just a story untold. But then she walked in with a badge on her chest, and suddenly I felt like I was blessed. I burned down that federal building. Yeah, I made that mistake. Now the FBI's knocking, saying, "Son, you better take a break." But through the ashes, I found a light in the form of a woman with stars in her eyes so bright. She saw past my anger, my pain, and my strife, and in her arms I found a brand new life. Now we're walking hand in hand down a different road. With her by my side, I'll carry any load. I burned down that federal building. Yeah, I made that mistake. Now the FBI's knocking, saying, "Son, you better take a break." But through the ashes, I found the light in the form of a woman with stars in her eyes so bright. Um, I'll play this. I think there's a different version, but the lyrics are the same. Yeah, this is not the one I remember. Let me get to the one I remember. I lost my girl to a younger man. It's probably this one. Lost my girl to a young man with eyes like the ocean and skin like sand. He swept her off her feet, left me in the dust. Now I'm just a broken-hearted man, covered in rust. I burned down that federal building, I made that mistake. Now the FBI's knocking, saying, "Son, you better take a break." Anyways, you guys get the idea. That's pretty entertaining. Hello, Crimby. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, the other song that I like is "Men Go Their Own Way." And so I'm just giving you ideas for songs here. You can write your own song, "Men Go Their Own Way." But I'm taking memes and I'm turning them into songs. Oh, that's not what I wanted to play for you. I want to make sure it's not auto playing. All right, I'm going to read these lyrics to you. Is that looks a little dirty. So let me try to clean this real quick. Oh, that's a big difference. I'm just a man who likes the simple things in life, a cold beer in my hand, under the stars so bright. I love women, don't get me wrong, but I ain't playing no games. I'll sing my own song. I'm a man who goes his own way. I love the ladies, but I won't stay. For all the drama, the fuss, and the fight, I'd rather have bro time under the neon lights. I've had my heart broken once or twice, but I won't let that stop me. I'll roll the dice. I'll ride my bike down those open roads with the wind in my hair and no heavy loads. Anyways, let's hear it. I'm just a man who likes simple things in life. A cold beer in my hand under the stars so bright. I love women, don't get me wrong, but I ain't playing no games. I sing my own song. I'm a man who goes his own way. I love the ladies, but I won't stay. For all the drama, the fuss, and the fight, I'd rather have bro time under the neon lights. I've had my heart broken once or twice, but I won't let that stop me. I'll roll the dice, I'll ride my bike down those open roads with the wind in my hair and no heavy loads. I'm a man who goes his own way. I love the ladies, but I won't stay. For all the drama, the fuss, and the fight, I'd rather have bro time under the neon lights. I ain't saying I'm perfect, I've got my flaws, but I won't let a woman dictate my laws. I'll live my life the way I choose, with my buddies by my side, we'll never lose. I'm a man who goes his own way. I love the ladies, but I won't stay. For all the drama, the fun. Okay, just giving you samples. One more sample, then we're going to call it a night. And I can't believe I squeezed out 45 minutes. I want to play for you the Kanye West song about him going into the porn business. It's super funny. Jessica just laughs her ass off every time she hears it. West. Oh, it's just... So a year ago, Kanye West was going to start a porn studio. And so this song's called Broomstick Ladies Doing Doggy. So broomstick ladies are witches. And I don't know. I'm just going to play the song for you. And then you can read it, the lyrics here. Maybe I'll make that a little bit bigger. Well, it's not that big. Hold on. Uh-oh. No. All right, we're almost there. Okay, now we're ready to go here. Where's play?
I'm Mr. West, from the West Coast. I'm Mr. West, my friends call me, yeah. And we are gonna start our own movie studio show. We might not be wearing any clothing, and that's how we roll. Broomstick ladies doing dog. Broomstick ladies doing dog. Driving in my Lamborghini, shifting gears and getting it one. I got a broomstick lady giving me a Hummer, breaking all speed limits while I deliver my load. Broomstick ladies doing doggy, going woof woof. Broomstick ladies doing doggy, going woof woof. Broomstick ladies doing dog, going woof woof. I'm the captain of my ship and a fist mate on his knees doing what I told. I got director Heavy P on the boat, filming it all. This ain't gonna be another hit for the corn industry with broomstick ladies on the boat. Playing with my rudder, making sea foam like the ocean washing on the shore. I'm like, stop, give me a moment, let brothers breathe, let brothers breathe. Go woof woof. Broomstick ladies doing dog, go woof woof. I'm a true fighter. I'm gonna be president and a porn star. Jesus approves. And I got broomstick ladies in my home. This is yay over and out. This is yay over and out. This is yay over and out.
That is just so bonkers. Like, anyways, just do it for the laughs. Like, I did this for the laughs. Jessica laughs her ass off. I laugh my ass off. And she's like, that sounds like a real rap song, Wayne. You don't know what you might make something really good. You just don't know. So it's kind of like just cooking, just experimenting. Here I am roasting Kanye West because he loves to be roasted. Well, that's it for my show. Let me thank everybody for being here. Starting at the top, Pat Paulson, Charles Smith, Raisin, Techrohedricon, Andrew, Crimby. Okay, friends, thanks for tuning in. It's Friday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Gotta do a screenshot first here.